Hello. Good night, in fact. Nos da. It is fairly early well, it's about 2 in the morning here. You may be thinking, what is going on? Why is Farmer Ben making a video at 2 in the morning? And to be honest with you, it's just because I woke up and couldn't get back to sleep, and I thought I may as well. I fell asleep very early. I fell asleep at 8 o'clock last night. I've had a really good fun weekend, really, with lots of cycling and hiking and actually a bit of canoeing, which is not something I've ever really got into. But there we go. But the downside to that, which although it was good fun, was I was absolutely exhausted and I fell asleep without intending to on the sofa. So anyway, here we go. So here we are at my base, having given exciting details about my personal life. It's not that's the most exciting thing that happens in my personal life, but let's not dwell on that. Here we are. So the main starting point of this video is to complain, rant, moan, just express boredom with the Hero Academy. So here's my Hero Academy. As you can see, it's level 9. To upgrade it to level 10, which is obviously the level it actually, in my opinion, becomes any use, has required me to again stop and upgrade another iron storage. So you can see it's 7 days, 5 hours until my iron storage is upgraded enough that I can upgrade my Hero Academy. So that in itself is very frustrating, and just makes me think, waste. So that basically it will start off as 8 days before I can upgrade it again, which will presumably be another 2 weeks to get it to level 10. And then also on top of that, I've found that like the retraining epic troops requires 3,287 food to research. This is level 9, by the way. Level 9 requires 3,287 food to research. Currently, my food limit is 3,134. So I'm obviously going to have to convert and fully upgrade one more food storage. So that's looking at about another... Probably by the time it's got, depending if it needs to get up to level 10, you're probably looking at about another month before I can actually get enough food to research level 9, let alone level 10. So yeah, it's very frustrating. I mean, I really struggle with so many aspects of this building. The bits I really stand with, I can't stand right. Number 1, train common heroes, pointless. Who in their right mind has said, I wish I had another way to train common heroes? So that's stupid. What's level 1 worth? Just doesn't need to exist. Level 2 is quite useful. Train troops. I've always said the game, so a building that can train troops would be really helpful. So I'm not going to turn around and say that isn't useful. Train uncommon heroes. Oh yeah, I really wish I had more uncommon heroes. I mean, what? Everyone can train them. There's no shortage of options. Why do we need another one? So level 1 and 3 are pointless. Level 4, uncommon troops, again, quite useful. Train rare heroes. By the time you've actually got to the point that your base is built up enough to be able to train, to build the Hero Academy, you don't need any more Season 1 3-stars. Nobody. No, I refuse to believe that. I mean, I've been playing the game now for about 3 years. I refuse to believe anyone has got to the sort of level I'm at and still gets excited by Season 1 3-star heroes. I've had them all multiple times. Just pointless. So that's another level that's pointless. So there's three out of 6 pointless. Train rare troops is quite useful. Train trainer heroes. I mean, it could be useful, I guess. I'm not that fussed because, again, most of the heroes that I've leveled everyone up. I'm kind of torn on that one. I haven't researched it. I'm not very excited about it. Train epic heroes could be useful if you could train ones who aren't Season 1 heroes. But from what I can gather from talking to everyone, you can't. So I'm stuck. You can't. Why? I don't need more Season 1 4-stars. I don't need more Season 1 anything, basically. So that's another level, which is pointless. So basically half the levels on the Hero Academy are pointless. It costs far too much food and far too much iron to just get it to work. So it's really annoying. And I mean, now I can't even research retraining epic troops until I've upgraded all of my food stores, or most of my food stores. And my everything's been upgrading forever. So, I mean, to be fair, the principle of the building is fine, but the actual application of it is just ridiculously time consuming. To the point that by the time it's going to be ready, I will probably have, a lot of players, I'm about to say me, but a lot of players may have just said, "Oh, you know what? This is just, I'm bored of this now." And that's my view on it. Anyway, there's my 2 cents on that one. So I do apologise for ranting about that, but sometimes a good rant does make me feel a bit better. Anyway, I was just going to quickly do this Trial of Fortitude here, just to sort of demonstrate this. Trial of Fortitude, I'm quite blessed with some good heroes here, as you can see. And as always with the trials of any of the trials, I would always recommend time stops for the last wave, because some of the bosses are tremendously tough. And because you can't choose your heroes, you often end up with an odd assortment of colours you can take. So with this one, obviously, I'm dealing with blue heroes, blue mobs, blue and green mobs. And actually, this one's not too bad, because green would be quite a good colour to take there, because green is obviously strong against blue. It's not weak against green, it's just even against green, so it's not a bad one to take. So on this particular example, it doesn't cause a problem. The worst ones tend to be, I find, the purple and the yellow ones, where your heroes are almost all purple, and you have to take purple because of what you're allowed to take, and that can be quite tough against some of the bosses and mobs, because you're hitting purple with purple, which is weak, or yellow with yellow, which again is weak. Not so bad with the other colours, but the class emblems there tends to be a slight colour leaning to them, which is fine. It makes sense. Like this one's got what do you call it? Nature. I can't think what it's called. The nature one. I don't think it. What am I trying to say? You have to take the heroes with the leaf class, which I can't think what it's called. Is it? It's not rain. That's it. You have to take, but obviously the leaf class of heroes, which isn't called nature. Off the top of my head, I can't remember the name, so I do apologise about that. The leaf class heroes is obviously going to have more green heroes than like red heroes. I don't, it's common. Sort of makes sense. It fits with the characters. There's going to be more nature green heroes that use that are going to be leaf class heroes than there are going to be fire heroes. I mean, that's fine. So it does limit your colour options quite a lot on the trials, and that's why the trials are a lot more challenging than a lot of the other levels in the game. And I do quite enjoy the trials, I must admit, because they do at least make you stop and think a little bit. What am I going to do next? How am I going to do this? Oh, that's a nice combo rolling there. Look. Still going. I tend to recommend my sort of standard rules-ish, really, is going into the bosses, trying to have all your powers saved up. These guys, the bosses, are relatively tough. They're all, whatever they are like as a hero, they have their health and whatnot oomphed up for the last level. A lot of it sometimes just comes down to persistence. Just it's just an attrition thing. You have to watch on this one. You have to watch Vivica a little bit. Because obviously her special skill is particularly brutal. Particularly time takes away a lot of time, a lot of energy you may have done. Groot over there on the side. You've got Beryl, who can be a real pain. Is it Beryl? Yeah, it is Beryl. They've all got such similar names, the dwarf heroes in this. Can be really annoying because of the counterattacks. So I'm lucky. I mean, fortunately, the class allows you to take Cade Mon, who a lot of players are going to have because of who he is. Cademon is a good debuffer, so that's why he comes in handy. Just going to boost my health here a little bit. And obviously Vivica's quite good because she's also undone Groot's damage there. Vivica's going to go off here. You can sort of see that it's not out of control at the moment. It's just quite slow moving. If I want to, well, I might well speed it up in a moment. Just out of the fact that I'm doing a video, because it's not. So you can see, basically, what I hope you can sort of see at the moment is that it could potentially just take me forever. Well, not forever, but a long time to just break down these heroes, break through the whole amount of attacks they can do, particularly with Vivica healing them every sort of couple of turns. What I can do though is, so Vivica obviously now is heading towards going off. You can see I'm vaguely beginning to run low on, well, I'm running low on my minor mana potions. Obviously the beauty, darn. I was literally just about to use a time stop then, and it just didn't. And just as I was about to use it, sorry, just as I was about to use it, what's the name? Vivica actually went off, which is annoying. But there we go. Let's do the purple 5 in a row. I'm not too worried about Baril going off really, although I'll probably start stopping him now, because I'm not going to be able to charge Cademon. The last thing I want is him, my heroes to kill themselves. So I'm just going to hit the time stop here, chuck in a time stop. The time stop obviously then wipes. Oh, mana shields work against time stops. Ooh, I never knew that. There you go. You learn, you live and you learn. What can you say? What can you say? Mana shields work against time stops. That's bizarre. Okay, try that again. It worked that time. But yeah, I didn't know mana. Oh, there you go. Wow. Well, what can I say? I'm amazed by that. I never knew that. But sorry, my sort of stunned ooh moment there. Completely unexpected. This is the inherent organic nature of my videos, that I am truly surprised by what I find sometimes, which possibly I shouldn't be, but there we go. Wow. I'm not going to use Elkin and I can see the obvious move I can see is going to result in would be to blow up that purple gem, which would create a green 4 in a row. But then obviously Baril's counterattack would largely kill me. So I'm not going to do that for a second. Ugh, you better go off again. This is where I'm going to try. Use another time stop and hope they don't mana thing and bebop it. Ah, there we are. That's good. Yeah, I never knew mana shield worked on time stops. There you go. Ah, there we are. Right. Opportunities opened up again. Oh, and then I didn't blow up the purple face, which is what I was going to do. I'm not going to use Cademon for a second, just in case Baril gets enough mana to go off again. Actually, I think this will probably be enough to kill him now. 217. These two move. Yeah, there we are. He's safely dead. If Vivica goes off, what's his name's everlasting wound is quite effective here. I'm Groot. Sorry. Slight sense of whimsy sneaking into the video here. There we go. He's dead, and then it's just a case of finishing off Vivica, which is not finishing Vivica can be quite hard if I'm low on heroes, but with all the heroes I've got, it's not too hard really. I may time stop her at some point, although as I as I said, to my own astonishment, it doesn't always work. And here we go. Boom, 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 boom. Obviously, you can see that. Well, I mean, you can see her health now is actually higher than it was when I started just hitting her, which I think sort of sums up why a sort of buffed up, pumped up healer can be really annoying. But there we are, got her in the end. And that's it. And then this obviously gets you 8 of the class emblems. Here they come. Bum, 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 bum. Cleric emblem. Druid. Sorry. Yeah, the Druid emblems, which is the leaf emblem I was talking about, obviously lends itself more towards green heroes than any other colour. The Cleric, I think, is a more sort of... There's a few Clerics. Reasonable number in each colour, I think. But the limiting fact, the limit on your heroes is what makes the trials quite interesting to play, in my personal opinion. Anyway, there we go. So I hope there was something useful in that. As I say, you had a 5-minute rant about the Hero Academy, and then a little bit of a guide on the Trials of Fortitude, and my own utter astonishment at finding out that time stops are blocked by mana shields. Which is, there you are. It's rocked my world. What else can I say? Anyway, thank you very much for watching. It remains for me to say, please remember to like, comment, share and subscribe, etc, etc. May death come swiftly to your enemies. This is Farmer Ben wishing everyone all the best. Take care now. Goodbye.